I had a feeling you'd be back. Well, welcome to Lecture 2, Tangent Practice. So here's what it's going to look like, and it's in AutoCAD. So here we go. Let's get started. I'm going to create, select New, and we're going to use that template. I have grid mode off now, and let's start by drawing a circle. And let's make this visible. And you can see that it's making a radius. See the orange dotted line? It's not a diameter. So this circle has a diameter of 10. I'm going to make it 5. Radius of 5. Okay? And next, I'm going to draw a line from the center, okay, and I want to be 30 degrees. So I'm going to hit Tab 30 and Tab, and I'm going to make this line, okay, but I want it to be a center line. Also, you might be having issues with finding the center, so there's some tools down here. And I think if I click here, yep, if you don't have center turned on, it'll be hard to grab the center. So if I click that and turn it off, and now the center is not coming up. Usually when you hover on the circle, the center of the circle will pop up. It's not doing that. But if I click this arrow and turn that on, now the center pops up. Okay, so we're going to switch over to center line. Click on the center, and you can see the degree measure. If I hit Tab, I can make it 30 degrees, and I can hit Tab, and I'll come back. Now I'll just I'm not sure how long I want to make this, so I'll just make it real long. Okay? And then next, I'm going to make a rectangle, and I'll probably just, I'm going to delete this when I'm done, so I'll just make it visible for now. I want to be over 20 this way, 20, and Tab, and then I want this right where this intersects. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I'll just take it past. Okay, and right there at that intersection is going to be the center of another circle, and this one has a radius of 10. Okay, so now we're cooking. I hit escape. I'm going to click on this box, and I'm just going to hit right click it, left click it, right click it, and erase. Okay, see ya. Okay, next I'm going to draw a line, and I'm going to I'm going to draw a line, and I'm going to hold Control, and I'm going to right click, so I'm holding the Control button. I'm going to click Tangent, and I'm going to click on the circle. Now it's making a tangent line, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hit Control on my keyboard, I right click, I click Tangent, and then I select the circle. Now we could do that again, but instead I'm going to teach you the mirror tool. So if I click mirror, I click on this line, I hit enter. Now it wants to know the line that's on, so I go like that. And do I want to erase the source objects? No. I'm going to hit escape, and that's looking good. Okay, so now we need to add our dimensions. Okay, and so let's go ahead, and I'm going to bring out this dimension, and you can see the numbers are really small. Okay, so that's not going to be super easy to see. So I'm just going to pull them out. Okay, so we can take a look. I'll do another dimension from here. And there we go, something like this. Try to get that lined up, and I can bring that line right on down. And I should have left that box up, because I don't know if that's going to work. Yeah, that says it's wrong. I'm going to Control Z, dimension, and maybe I can grab right on this time. Oh, I should have left the box. I'm sorry. So I'm going to put it back. And then I'm going to dimension. Yeah, that makes this so much faster. You can see that box is not exactly on the center. There. There. I had to zoom in to snap on right on it. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it just snaps on points poorly. Okay. I could have drawn that in a dimension line, but we're going to have to change it anyways. Okay, over here, you might have linear right now. If you click this and change it to angular, okay, we want to go from here to here. And I'm going to bring this outside like that. And hit escape. Now I'm going to click on this and erase. So I should have left that up from before. And I have these 4 dimensions, and we're going to play around with them. I'm going to click all 4 of them. Okay, I don't know what that is over there. But all right, so I have them all clicked, and now I'm going to right click. All right, I'll try that again. This one, that one, and that one. I'm right click and properties. Okay, and the first thing I really want to do is I want to make these bigger. So I'm going to change it from 0.180 to just 1. And now they're legible. Okay, and I want the text to be black, and I want the lines and arrows to be red. So red, and the extension lines to be red. Okay, the text stays black. That's good. And I'm going to close that. And I'll hit escape. It's looking good. Some issues though, you can see the arrows are really small. The precision is way too much. So if I click them all, I can change the precision to the ones place. Okay, great. I can click them all again. I could have done this in the last time. In properties, I find that if I'm going to make the text 1, I'm probably going to want my lines and my arrow size to be 1 as well. So if I close that, now we're looking pretty good. Okay, only problem is this right here. This is supposed to be a diameter measurement. Interesting. So what do I do there? Well, I could go over here and say I want diameter. Okay. There's my diameter measurement. The precision. if I hit options, it'll bring up another type of way. I don't want to do that this way. I think I can change the colors that way too. I'm going to go into properties though. I just did it that way. And I want, okay, another way you could do it is I could turn it red, but that makes the whole thing red. So then I have to come down to the text and change that back to black. Okay, and whoops, it says white, but it's black because I'm in light mode. And the height 1, and we want our lines and arrows to be 1 as well. Arrow size, perfect. There we go. Hit escape, and there's the diameter. So we don't need this one. So I can just click on it and then click delete, and it's gone. All right, and I'm just looking at the drawing, so we can make this look the same. Okay, and so I'm going to add an annotation. There's a block here. It won't let me go over there. That was strange. Okay, I'm going to trim this. I'm going to try to do some trimming here, here, and here. Oh, no, I didn't want that. I'm going to hit escape. And, I don't know. In annotation, I'm going to use the center line and click on center mark and create a center mark. That didn't do it. Okay. I'll undo that. Change it here. Annotate. Center mark. I'm going to put that on both circles. Okay, good. Now I should be able to trim that properly. Trim, trim, right there. All right. It's looking good. So there is your lecture 2, tangent practice. Maybe we'll meet again sometime.